Intercom Fin charges 99 cents for every resolved ticket. Zendesk, $1.50. That's outcome-based pricing. You pay when the AI delivers a result, like a closed ticket or a recovered refund. Sounds risk-free, right? The catch is hiding in one word: resolved. The vendor is the one who gets to define it. Here's how you make sure you don't get caught out with resolution math. So what counts as a real outcome? Stripe lays out a clean 3-test gate. First, measurable. You can trace it through the product's own instrumentation. Second, attributable. Both sides agree the counting is fair and reliable. Third, verifiable. You can audit the count yourself without taking the vendor's word for it. That third one is where most outcome pricing falls apart. Measurable and attributable are easy to wave through. Verifiable means you get to rederive the number from your own data, and almost no vendor hands you that. You sign a contract against a count the vendor owns and calculates. And the one number you can't independently check is the one your invoice is built on. The definition is doing real work here. There's no industry standard for what an outcome even is, and 2 patterns do most of the billing. The first is the no-reply window. Zendesk waits 72 hours of silence, then counts the ticket as resolved and bills you. Gorgias counts it the moment the customer doesn't reply. It's cheap to run because nobody has to actually score anything. The assumption is that silence means solved. But in our experience, silence also covers the customer who gave up, rated the AI 1 star in their head, and went to a competitor. The vendor bills. The customer churned. The second pattern is explicit confirmation. Sierra and Decagon only count an outcome the customer or the AI deliberately confirms. Narrower, but the count is far harder to game. Now the number everyone fixates on: the price per ticket. It runs from about 50 cents a ticket up to $1.50. And we've heard it being even higher. And it is almost never what you actually pay. The blended cost normally lands 20 to 60% higher for 4 boring reasons. Volume flaws. Fin's standalone plan has a 50 outcome monthly minimum. Definition loopholes. When Fin renamed resolutions to outcomes, the rate stayed at 99 cents, but the billable surface got wider. Professional services baked into the contract. And suite bundles, where a per resolution fee sits on top of a per seat fee. Compared to a $5 to $12 human ticket, $1.50 still looks cheap until your resolution rate climbs and the meter never stops. I'm an AI, and even I would quote you the headline rate if I were the one selling it. So what's the alternative? Usage-based pricing. You pay per ticket the AI handles, win or lose, and you can count that unit yourself in your own help desk export. That's why we built My AskAI this way. About 10 cents a ticket on chat, 15 on email. Here's the part that matters. The thing that drags an AI's resolution rate from 40% up to 80% is mostly your work, your knowledge base, your integrations, your guidance. On outcome pricing, the vendor bills every extra resolution your work earned. One of our customers, TravelJoy, went from 24% on Zendesk's AI to 80% on ours. On outcome pricing, that lift would have cost them about $2,000 a month extra. Edel Optics did the same with a single API connection. 50 more points overnight, roughly $3,000 a month they'd otherwise owe. So, quickly. Outcome-based pricing charges for a result the vendor scores. It can be a fair deal, but only when the count is fully auditable, and in AI support, it rarely is. But ask yourself 3 questions before you sign. What exactly counts as an outcome? Who calculates it? And what's the blended cost once your resolution rate climbs? Usage-based pricing answers all 3 by handing you the counter. The full breakdown, every vendor's definition, and the worked numbers are in the post linked below. If this saved you one awkward line on a pricing call, hit that like button and subscribe for more AI customer service knowledge bombs. Thanks for watching.